signs point to Uncle Windigo! Hey there, everybody! It's your old pal, Uncle Windigo! And I'm here in the spooky old Devil's Creek woods out by my house to film my Spooky Ooky show! Today we're gonna go around and see if we can't find some spooky ooky things out here in these creepy old haunted woods. Let's go! That there is an old army tank. I think that it might be from when the cavalry came and drove the Injuns out of the Devil's Creek woods. I think it might be from that very battle. I don't know. Not spooky, but historical. Well, I haven't found much out here, but I did find some creepy old bones. Look at that. Creepy old bones. It ain't much, but it's something. Well, I think I found something genuinely spooky ooky. I think I found a gravestone. Ooh, look at that. Oh, God damn. Yes, it is most certainly a gravestone. Ooh. And in fact, if you look, you can see that some of the old bones are even starting to come to the surface. Ooh. Ah. No one will ever know the name of this brave settler what lost his life here in the Devil's Creek woods, but we will keep him in our heart. Here we are in Devil's Creek woods, out here beneath the spooky ooky branches of the knucklebone trees. But, Uncle Windigo, you may be asking yourself, why are they called knucklebone trees? Well, they're called knucklebone trees because of an old spooky Injun legend, and that's the story of Mister Knucklebones. Now, Mister Knucklebones, he was an old troll, so the story goes, that lived out here in these woods, even afore the Injuns. Oh, and they say that those old Injuns, they didn't like Mister Knucklebones one bit, 'cause he looked different from them. He didn't like coming around when they threw their party and things and were dancing around their fires and such. And when he did come around, nobody liked to even look at him. And they said that if you looked at Mr. Knucklebones, that something bad had happened to you. So they wouldn't even look at him. So he spent all that time watching them have their parties and their big fancy meals and dancing and loving each other, and he couldn't come anywhere near him. And then they said that he started doing mean things, like setting fires and cutting up dogs and killing old poor defenseless bunny rabbits and keeping their bones. But he didn't do those things, but they said he did, and they throw rocks at him until he left them alone and he came out here to live under the knucklebone trees. And they say anyone who comes out into the Devil Creek woods, they might find Mister Knucklebones living in his creepy old house nearby, and if they do, he's gonna grind them up just like them bunny rabbits. So they say. We'll have to hope that we don't run into spooky old Mister Knucklebones out here, because if we did, we might never see another spooky thing again. Ooh, be careful in these woods. Well, I'm back home again after a nice long walk out in the Devil's Creek woods. Did we have a good time? Yes. And did we see some ghosts? No. And did we see some settlers' bones and a gravestone? Yes. And an old army tank? Yes. We saw some very spooky things out there. Spooky ooky. Well, it's time for me to get back to my chores. So until next time, I'm Uncle Windigo. And I'm saying goodbye.